So, De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is a pretty damn good basketball player. Like, we all know that. Like, this is an all-star. This is an all-star level guy. This is a guy who honestly could be is like borderline all-NBA. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, people are grandfathered onto all-NBA teams, like, LeBron should not be on an all-NBA team this year. He's guaranteed an all-NBA team. But, like, he's a guy who should be on have made at least one in his career. But yeah, if you guys agree with this, or if you guys are interested, subscribe. We are trying to hit 9,850 by the end of the day. That is the goal. We are trying so hard to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. It is the 28th, and we're 160 off. So if we could do that, that would be absolutely insane. But we got to talk about this right here. Sacramento Kings are expected to move to open up talks to potentially deal All-Star De'Aaron Fox ahead of the trade deadline. There will be plenty of suitors, but it's believed he's a target destination in 2026 free agency. And the rumor is, since it's been known he wants to go to Minnesota, the Lakers. They straight away, by the way, if you guys don't know, within about 5 minutes, it was released he does not want to go to the Lakers. It was literally being like he does not want to go to the Lakers. But the team that he's rumored to be wanting to go to is... Where is it? I saw it. I've seen it somewhere. I thought it was in the quotes. But it is rumored that the team that De'Aaron Fox wants to be traded to, and that is his target destination, is to play with the future best player in the world. To play with the future, per James Ham NBA, who, hopefully this is a decent, insider co-host of the Insiders with ESPN. It is to play with Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio. Look, I don't know what this trade will have. Like, do you get this year's first round pick from them? Like, what do you get? This year's first round pick, Keldon Johnson. Who else? You probably get Devin Vassell in that. You get one of Vassell or Castle. I don't know how money is going to work, and then probably 2 firsts. You probably get like one of Vassell or Castle, Keldon Johnson, and 2 firsts. And which isn't a bad haul for San Antonio. I'm trying to think, is there any other player that they could be interested in? They might be interested in a Jeremy Sohan, but I don't know. Like that would be a nice thing. He's a Spur. Fox and Wemby's an insane duo. Like, that would be one of the scariest duos. Like, the speed that Fox has, the way he can move up and down the floor, just how he can score. And the fact is, you can't really send any help to De'Aaron because Wemby's ability to shoot from the 3-point line and what he allows the team to do as far as spacing is concerned and how much of a lob threat he is if they are going to run the pick and roll. Like, De'Aaron is going to be insane next to Wemby. And I would assume it would involve, because I think they could have, am I right in saying they could have 2 firsts? Like, I think they have Atlanta's pick this year as well. So, like, if Atlanta end up messing about and missing the playoffs and it turns out that their pick ends up being, if they fluke the number 1 pick again, or maybe San Antonio do that and they have one of those picks, maybe both of those picks go to Sacramento, but I would say they would go one of them and one in the future, because I think, am I right in saying the Spurs could have 3 first-round picks this year? I think they might have 3, if I'm not mistaken. But, like, this would be crazy. This would be absolutely crazy if it happened. And he's not the only person, by the way. This was just the first tweet that I saw that said his preferred landing spot is the Spurs. A lot of people are saying that is where he plans on going in 2026. Which would be absolutely massive for the NBA. It really feels the Spurs are building on easy mode. Please don't give away Castle. Wemby getting an all-star teammate before Jokic. Wemby's getting help. Great fit. That is a big one. Like, that is going to be so big. Like, it's our time to shine. Nice would be a great teammate for Wemby. Will they be able to keep Chris Paul? I would say they probably keep Chris Paul in the trade, but he's there for like the year. I reckon Chris Paul retires at the end of the year. What age is he like? Am I right in saying he's 39? Is Chris Paul? There's no way Chris Paul is 40. Am I right? Am I right in saying at the end of the year, Chris Paul's 40? Oh my God, he'll be 40 in the playoffs. Yeah, like, surely Chris Paul's retiring at the end of the year. Surely. Man, I'm old. I'm old enough to vaguely remember. I don't remember Chris Paul's rookie year because he didn't show any of it in Ireland. But I'm old enough to have owned NBA Live '06 as a 9-year-old and, played with Chris Paul on the rookie team. I'm old enough to have done that, played with Chris Paul as a rookie in NBA Live. But, yeah, that's kind of mad. But it's a smokescreen. It's definitely Miami. But he doesn't want to get caught in the only Miami. What can Miami give up for him, though? Like, what? You're going to get a first? Like, it would have to be in the Butler trade. Like, if you're getting De'Aaron, it would have to be in the Butler trade. So, what do you do in the Butler trade? You find a way to get Butler somewhere. And then you might have to give up. Technically, you probably have to give up, like, Butler, a first, Hakwes. Yeah, you'd probably have to give up like that based on like throwing them to other teams and assets. I would say it would be Butler, Hakwes, and a first. So it would be something like that for a De'Aaron. And it just depends on what Phoenix give up. Like if Phoenix are willing to give up those 3 picks, you give up De'Aaron, you probably get one of those picks out of Phoenix. And so you come up with but you don't get Butler, so you probably get 2 of those picks out of Phoenix. Is 3 firsts? Hakwes, is that enough? And is that enough for De'Aaron Fox? Because you're going to have to give up some sort of another asset. It's going to have to be some sort of weird 3 or 4 team trade. I really don't want Miami to give up Jovic. Like, Ware's untouchable. Ware's untouchable, Bam's untouchable, Hero's untouchable. But I really think Jovic should be untouchable. Like, his improvement year on year, like, his improvement has been linear. And he's gotten a bit better year on year. But there are just flashes. I don't think it's the right time to trade Jovic. Or maybe it is the right time. Maybe if they don't believe that Jovic is as good as, has that potential, maybe because Jovic's value is so high, maybe it is the right time to trade Jovic. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe, like, I'm looking at the flashes and not judging the whole picture. To be fair, I think if Miami trade Jovic, they're not expecting him to reach his ceiling. But yeah, it will be an interesting one. I think he's probably going to go and join Wemby and the Spurs. Spurs have more assets. But if De'Aaron goes to Miami, that would be crazy. That'd be crazy. That'd be a great signing. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 10,000 by the end of the month. Please like, comment, and subscribe.